for the overall excellence you have demonstrated while assigned as an enlisted Navy recruiting orientation student at the Navy Recruiting Orientation Unit. Your enthusiasm, mastery of recruiting procedures, outstanding personal example, and inspiration to your classmates have resulted in you being selected as the outstanding member of your class and most likely to succeed. I congratulate you on your cooperative spirit and commend you for the expertise and professionalism you demonstrated during your 5 weeks as a student at the Enlisted Navy Recruiting Orientation course. Well done. Signed, B.E. Bowles, Commander, United States Navy.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Like it's we only met each other like 5 weeks ago, you know what I'm saying? Save for Willis, like I've been knowing her since we went to boot camp, but I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. It's a humbling experience to know, like, I met y'all in 5 weeks and y'all thought enough of me. I appreciate it.
First, thank you to my class. Like what she said, it's been 5 weeks, but you guys became my friends, my family. And I thank you guys for this experience. Thank you to all my, to all the instructors. I want to mention them, Chief Cohen and Chief Chavez. Thank you. You guys are like the instructors that I could look without having a stiff neck, because and to Chief Flores for making me, realize how I love One Direction so much because of the accent. Thank you. And to Chief Goldsmith and Chief Zorda, thank you so much for all the efforts and all the knowledge. Thank you. And to my brother for taking care of he's not here, taking care of my 4-legged babies. Thank you.
And now for the rest of the graduates of NRO 15200 and 15210, starting with BM2 SWAW Ankrum, NRD Houston. EM1 SW Bailey III, NRD New Orleans. AOC AW SW Bass, NRD Dallas. EM2 SW Black, NRD St. Louis. MR2 SW Briggs, NRD Seattle. EM1 SW AW Brown, NRD Nashville.
Photo op. Who's taking?
AD2 AW Carter II, NRD San Diego. EN2 SW Christmas, NRD New Orleans.
Christmas.
Another picture.
That's it.
Good.
EM1 SW Collins, NRD Jacksonville. ABE2 AW Garcia, NRD Ohio. OS2 SW AW Ginn, NRD Los Angeles. MM1 SS Halliday, NRD New York. AW01 NAC AW Hernandez, NRD Phoenix. EA1 SCW Hook, NRD Pittsburgh. AE2 AW Howard, NRD Dallas. OS1 EXW SW PJ Johnston, NRD Houston.
Yeah, always one.
AO2 AW Lafferty, NRD New York. DC2 SW Laughlin, NRD Jacksonville. ET2 SS Martin, NRD Michigan. DC2 SW May, NRD Los Angeles.
Hold up.
AD1 AW SW Moore, NRD Jacksonville. AC1 AW SW Nelson, NRD San Francisco. MM1 SW AW Ojeda, NRD Jacksonville. MM1 SW Padilla, NRD Los Angeles. PR2 AW SW Peters, NRD Ohio. SH2 SW Rowe, NRD New York. ET1 SW Rodriguez, NRD Miami. EN2 SCW Sanchez, NRD Jacksonville. AO2 AW Scott Jr., NRD Los Angeles. AO1 AW SW Silva, NRD San Francisco. SH1 SW AW Simpson, NRD Nashville. ET1 EXW Tellier, NRD New England. ET2 SS Thomas, NRD Seattle. CS1 SW AW Thompson Sr., NRD Richmond. CS1 SW AW Topping Jr., NRD Richmond. OS2 SW Watson, NRD Dallas. OS2 SW AW Willis, NRD Dallas. OS2 SW Woods, NRD St. Louis. AE1 AW SW Woods, NRD Michigan. All right, congratulations. Now representing the leadership at Enroe Class 15200 and 15210, none other than your class leading Chief Petty Officers, ADC AWSW Stewart, NRD Richmond, and ADC AW Badu, NRD Miami. Attention to award. For superior performances while serving as enlisted Navy recruiting orientation leading Chief Petty Officers for Class 15200 and 15210 from 30 March 2015 through 1 May 2015. As Class LCPOs, you performed your duties in an exemplary and highly professional manner. Your leadership was the key to Enroe Class 15200 and 15210 success. This leadership provided the vital link to class unity, providing a smooth transition and teaching environment for the Enroe instructors. Your professional ability, initiative, and dedication reflected credit upon yourself and were in keeping with the highest traditions of the United States Navy. Signed, B.E. Bowles, Commander, United States Navy.
It's been an absolute pleasure to serve with each and every one of you. My phone number's been the same for the past 13 years. If you all need anything, even 10 years from now, don't hesitate to call. I'm there for you. And one thing regarding to this school, when I walked into the recruiter's office, he saw a sucker right on my forehead because I walked into boot camp without a clue about anything. He didn't tell me what to expect. He didn't even tell me what an A school was. I didn't even know that until after the fact. It was too late. So this is my opportunity to give back to those that were done over by their recruiters in the past. Make sure that the same thing won't happen to them as what happened to me. There you go.
All right. Hey, 5 weeks, get to know you guys a lot, met a lot of new people, network. All right, so I'm gonna say network. You guys keep in touch, help each other out. Piggyback on what Chief said, you guys do better than what you were taught coming in. All right, your experiences, learn from that and make it better for the next set coming in. All right, Senior Chief Kelly back there, thanks for all the hard work. Chief Flores, all the other instructors, Chief Coulon, Chief Fitz. Appreciate everything you guys did for us. Thank you.
Some of the guests that are new to the schoolhouse may have noticed when you're walking down the passageway on the way into the building, all the different plaques and ornaments and different gifts we've had hanging on the walls. From the moment that each class comes into the schoolhouse, they're asked to come together and think of a legacy gift that would best represent who they are. Well, the most likely to succeed, please bring your class legacy gift up and explain its meaning to Senior Chief Chapman.
Round one.
Whoa.
Right here.
Oh,
You want to go ahead and start?
sure.
Okay.
Okay. Class 200 legacy gift, hands down 200 coming through. And we're repping Vega. So everybody knows what Vega means, right? We took that by heart. So, and the hands, it's pretty much symbolizes the unity of the class as one. So, gonna make this place a better place. Peace, yo.
All right. 210, give it up. All right, so we got this. We got a Cadillac door. Senior Chief Kelly, when he was teaching us, told us good recruiters, they can always smoke big cigars and slam Cadillac doors. That means you running things. So we got this Cadillac door. Senior Chief Kelly inspired that. We got our cigar. We got our smaller versions of our crazy class photo. And these are the things that are important to us. A lot of us are going either back home or close to home. So family, you know, some of us are married, some of us are engaged, some of us are searching. Love. We got dreams of doing big things out in the field, and you can't forget to laugh at yourself, okay? So that's everything, everybody's name, and this is our legacy gift so you guys can remember us.
Now I'd like to introduce Senior Chief Chapman.
All right. Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Beautiful day, would you agree?
Yes.
Why is it a beautiful day? Hey, right? It's Friday. You ain't got no duty. You ain't got nothing to do. We gonna graduate you today, right? But on a more serious note, it is a beautiful day, right? Because it is Friday. You guys have been here for 5 weeks, and you're about to reconnect
with your loved ones or your significant others. Is that not beautiful?
Yep.
Amen, right? All right. So I've been in you guys' seats before, way back when, and I know that half of you guys aren't even gonna hear what I'm saying. You're ready to graduate. I understand that, so I'm not gonna try to bore you. But take heed to what I'm saying. You guys have all been through the ethics briefs, so I'm not gonna beat you down on that. You guys have all gone through the mods and you learned the tricks of the trade of recruiting. Apply those two things in the field and you'll be just fine. What I want to harp on is you guys have all been successful in the fleet, or else you wouldn't be sitting here today, because we look for the best and the brightest. So with that in mind, I believe and I know you guys are going to go out there and apply that same mentality in the field to be successful. What I want you to understand is don't get caught up in all the mayhem, so to speak. You want to go out there, you want to be of the years, of the nations, hell, of the millenniums, whatever applies. Get all the accolades, that's fine. But don't do it at the detriment of your health. And number two, which should actually be always number one, your family, significant others. In the business of recruiting, you can get caught up in all the numbers and you get greedy because you're so competitive. There's nothing wrong with that. But it can consume you if you let it. And the next thing you know, you're blinded, nothing else matters. You lose sight of all the things that do matter, your health and your family, and then, hey, it can go real bad from there. So just keep those two things in mind. Go out there, you guys will be just fine, do what you need to do, but don't forget about your health and your family. Spend time with them. You can do it all at the same time. Don't leave them behind and neglect them. Amen? Amen. Now, customarily, we like to leave on a high note. All right? So everybody can get hyped up, so you can go out there and represent, put people in the Navy, wear the cloth of the nation, and be motivated to do it. How do we get you guys hyped up? Yeah, you damn right. Who's gonna come up and do it first? Let's get it.
Symbol.
Oh,
Annie.
Oh, shoot.
Are you good?
Hitting the tilt on.
Here come the hot stepper.
Recruit us.
We the contract gangster.
Recruit us.
Picking up future sailor.
Recruit us.
We gotta get that contract.
Ooh, yeah.
We strive to
Make gold.
We on the hunt for
Young souls.
You test above 80, you will be treated like a king.
King or queen.
Gotta get that new
Contract.
Doesn't matter if you're white,
Brown or black.
Shove them in the gubby.
Hit the gas. Gotta get that gold.
Here come the hot. Wait, hold on. They dropped that beat back in like the 90s. So we need something fresh. This is 2015.
All right. Real recruiters don't.
We recruiters don't. We recruiters don't want trite, son.
Oh my God.
Dale Cyber Annie. Now that's real. It's got to ship, that's my goal, my dear. So no time to rest and put my skills to the test. First always last 24/7 on the grind. Let's go PDC. By the way, what we say? Machinists sell, Navy is great. Recruiting for sellers is always in their brand. Even got their line against stop with stand. Gotta take a little run. To ask all around. Money go is great. You gotta look for my mistakes. So I put up in the mall and heat out spotlight.
Wait.
Oh, Lord.
Who are we? And what do we rep?
We rep Vega.
exchange?
Oh, ye of little faith. But you shall learn.
You shall learn today.
That was sweet. That was bless your spirits.
We're all together.
God, grant us the wisdom to prosper, the determination to sign contracts, and the serenity not to roll donuts.
Everybody said?
Amen.
Recruiting is not difficult.
Every day is a challenge.
Through prospecting.
Till the goal is made.
To the last district, to the last division, to the last station, to the last recruit, we recruit.
We fight.
Recruit.
We fight.
Recruit.
We fight.
Recruit.
We fight. Alright. Alright.
What we do?
Prospect, process, give it back.
What we do?
That man, ship him out, do it again.
What we do?
Prospect, process, give it back.
What we do?
That man, ship him out, do it again.
All right. That was nice. That was sweet. That was real sweet. DJ and crew, could you drop that beat for me, young man? 200. It's been real. It really has. Drop that for me, please. It's been real. Good luck to you in recruiting. All right. Y'all be blessed. Okay.
Peter, Trinity.
Peter, let's go. Let's go, baby. You know where you at.
Come on, Peter.
Come on. Is that a defection?
Making so dirty. It's so hateful. Oh, it's so hot. Let's turn up.
You gotta try.
Let's do it.
You ready? No, sir? Sure?
You didn't pay your
All right. Oh, ye of little faith. You're gonna live to regret that. Hey, L, ooh la la, L, 200. Where our money? Y'all should know us well enough.
200, where my money?
Please don't call us on our bluff.
Pay us what you owe us.
Ballin' like LeBron.
200, where your money?
Who y'all think y'all frontin' on? Like blah blah blah. Jesus Christ!
Bless your little heart. We're glad you guys picked up the money we made bread. Willis.
You drop some. Hey, 210. Hey, you can always roll the window down when it gets hot outside, right?
No, that door's off your Cadillac.
I drive an Escort. I'm too cheap.
Everybody ready to graduate? Yeah. All right, attention to Sailor's Creed. I,
In the United States sailor, I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America, and I will obey the orders of those appointed over me. I represent the fighting spirit of the Navy and those who have gone before me to defend freedom and democracy around the world. I proudly serve my country's Navy combat team with honor, courage, and commitment. I am committed to excellence and the fair treatment of all.
Yeah. 15200 and 15210. Dismissed.
Petty Officer Christmas, do you have any final thoughts? Well, I would like to thank the Academy for this accomplishment. Thank you to my mama for showing up. Dear Ashanti and little KJ, thank y'all for coming.